And on today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we'll be trying out dim sum that's available all day. Dim sum, but a little more elegant version.
And guys, you don't want to miss this one because we are getting the spread of dim sum.
Shumai ultimately paved the way for pork hash here in Hawaii.
And dessert after.
Stay tuned because it's about to get epic. What's going on, Foodie Ohana? Welcome back to the channel. And for today's episode, dim sum for dinner?
A lot of you guys seem to really like our previous dim sum episode, and we also did a video on Manapua where you guys wanted to see more dim sum, so we decided to make this video, and we're super excited because we actually really like this place. So a lot of people in the mainland have said that dim sum from the mainland and dim sum here in Hawaii is really different. So supposedly this place has dim sum that's closer to mainland style dim sum. So we're gonna take you guys along with us and let us know if you guys try them out.
All right, let's get going because we're hungry. It's dinner time and
we made res.
yeah, let's go. Alright, Foodie Ohana, we just sat down here at Young Yi Ki Dim Sum, and on today's test, which is the best dim sum? We got a cheat sheet right over here. Look at all these awesome dim sum available to order. So I guess they're still doing order by paper pencil. You know, you just choose what you want. Whatever dim sum looks awesome on the picture, put a check mark next to the correlating name. And guys, it is busy here, so pro tip, make a reservation. But it's not too bad, like we didn't have to make a reservations far out. I called maybe 1 or 2 days ahead and we secured our reservation here at 6:30. Odd time for dim sum maybe? I don't know, let us know in the comments below. Is dim sum only meant for breakfast time? So we're gonna take a look at the menu here and stay tuned because this is about to get epic.
Guys, Felix is studying real hard on that dim sum. And guys, let us know, what is your favorite dim sum?
So we just submitted our test ballots and can't wait to see the results. Very interestingly enough, I remember in the last dim sum video we did, which was quite a while ago, but a lot of you mentioned that it's a local Hawaii thing that people use hot mustard in their soy sauce.
That's just how I've grown up eating it. So here at Young Yi Ki Dim Sum, it's a little bit different from a normal dim sum where they have the sauces and condiments just on the table. Here they actually bring out like a platter like this, and we don't use the red chili. I don't know, I guess a lot of people do use red chili.
Comment down below, do you use hot mustard with your soy sauce or do you use the chili sauce as well?
Like we've said, we've been here before. This place was actually a big staple for us during lockdown because they were doing dim sum takeout all night long and they had like a discount when they first opened. So yeah, it was perfect.
Ooh, chicken feet, thank you. So a little different here, like we said, we ordered through our ballots and the food gets delivered. So it's not like the cart, you don't get the whole show of the carts going down, up and down the aisles. We ordered some of our favorites along with some of the things we don't normally get. I feel like we should dive into the traditional things first, or the traditional items that we usually order here. So the first dish we should try at any dim sum is the hakao, simple shrimp dumpling. It's very simple, very delicious. Just a very simple dumpling in the shape of kind of like a clam. Nice generous pieces of shrimp morsels inside.
Literally tearing open.
Yeah, and the paper is very thin and it should be very chewy.
All right, I'm going for a hakao too. Honestly, this is not really one of my most favorite things to order, but it's a must at a dim sum. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. The whole thing just popped out.
Yeah, I feel like dim sum really tests your chopstick game. How good are your chopstick skills?
I'm not that good.
You'll find out at dim sum.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be a long video.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
She just dropped the whole piece of shrimp in the shoyu.
This is a legit massacre of the shrimp hakao. It literally just... I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. Oh gosh, I can't even pick it up.
So that wraps up today's video, Foodie Ohana. So try not to use too much shoyu either. You wanna appreciate the shrimp.
It's very light.
It's not heavy. It was a bit salty because I literally dumped the whole thing in there on accident.
Just very simple. All you taste is shrimp.
I want to jump into the shumai. This is their shumai, as you guys can see. It's pretty substantial. It's not really, really tiny.
Rule of thumb, if you're eating dim sum, order 2 of these bad boys. Trust me, you'll thank me later. This is like the local pork cash. This is how pork cash was invented. You guys didn't catch our last video where we talked about the char siu bao ultimately paved the way for Manapu. Shumai ultimately paved the way for pork cash here in Hawaii.
And this one I can actually pick up.
Yes, so very easy to eat, very delicious. Order 2, thank me later.
It's like pork and shrimp minced with a wonton wrapper around it and then steamed. Cheers.
A local favorite. Oh wow. And I like that it's not like very thick too, the wrapping paper here. Sometimes it could get tiring chewing that. So much meat in the inside. Look at the cross section of this bad boy.
You can taste the mushroom. I think it's shiitake. Chunks of the pork, chunks of the shrimp. I think I see some like wood ear mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I can definitely taste the mushrooms in this. Very pronounced. This isn't a very traditional dim sum dish, but this is one of our favorites. We always make sure to get this at dim sum, and if they don't have it, we're pretty sad. It's the seaweed roll. Literally a shrimp nori wrapped, lightly fried type of nori roll or seaweed roll. Here they give you a dollop of mayo. I'm gonna forego the mayo. All right, seaweed roll, cheers.
Oh, ASMR time, guys.
ASMR time.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
I think that one had a little too much batter for me.
I'm guessing because we came for dinner, maybe these are the older ones, but if you order this fresh early in the morning, it's so good, light and crispy. We know because we had it before, trust us. But the filling is a little different from other places. Other places, it looks like shrimp. I'm not sure what the filling of this is. It's like a mix of carrots and...
I don't know, maybe tofu?
The first thing you taste is the nori or the seaweed. The dish that made us fall in love with Yeonggi Ki is their baked char siu bun. This one is the baked one, the most awesome one, the delicious one, the favorite sibling of the two, barbecue baked char siu bao. You guys, trust us and order this. You might want to order 2 or 3 orders.
And another thing too, the perfect thing about this, it's made for the sweet and savory gang, and you guys will find out why in a second. And there's 3 in each order, guys.
I don't even know what's on the outside, why it flakes off like this, but...
It's the sugar.
And they're generous too. The filling is stuffed. This is like action-packed, full of flavor kind of stuff. Make sure you eat it without dropping all that sugar filling, because that's where the flavor's at. Yeah, that sugar crust.
Cheers. Cheers, guys. This is the best thing here, guys. They're known for this too. Nice, sweet, and savory. The filling is minced pork, barbecue pork, and it's nice and pillowy too.
Nice, juicy barbecue pork marinade. It's like your dessert and your savory dim sum all in one.
And also I do want to mention, the breading part of it is not super thick. As we mentioned before in our Manapua video, we don't like when the breading on the outside is super thick. This one is nice and thin with a bunch of meat on the inside.
Man, hard to top that one. All right, what's next up on our dim sum adventure? Let's try this before it gets cold. Actually, I haven't had this here yet.
Comes with the typical, what is this called? Ginger vinegar sauce. This thing. So this is the xiaolong bao. How do you eat this? I didn't really eat this before.
So this is Shanghai dumplings or xiaolong bao. It's basically a dumpling with soup on the inside.
Soup dumpling.
Yeah, soup dumpling. This is our first time trying it here. So they serve in these little cups here. So what you want to do is, some people like to bite the flesh first, or you can poke a hole to get some soup. There you go. See the soup. If you want, you can give it a little taste test. Oh man,
is it
that
good?
soup is very brothy, very fragrant. Ooh, it's a really nice, clean pork flavor. And you just add a little bit of that red ginger sauce that Amanda had. Be careful not to spill all the soup out, just enough to coat some of it right there. And then bring it back over the little soup catcher over here.
Cheers. I dipped mine in vinegar.
Yeah, and dip it in a little bit of that ginger vinegar thing.
It tastes kind of like some kind of soup, like a legit soup. Wow.
Like this could be like its own ramen, the broth, and I would eat it. Just like when you finish drinking beer, you crush it. Just joking, don't do that. Why haven't we ordered this before?
While he's trying that, I'm gonna try my favorite thing here. Guys, this is, what is this?
Stir-fried turnip with XO sauce.
Oh yes. Turnip cake. If you guys didn't have a turnip cake before at a dim sum restaurant, try it out. This one is the pan-fried with the XO sauce. And look at that. It's a heaping portion in this bowl. It's one of my favorite things and must-gets when here. And yeah, it has not disappointed ever since. To be completely frank, I eat XO sauce all the time, but I don't know what's in it. It does taste really good. So in the comments, let us know, educate us, what's in the XO sauce. Anyway, cheers. The cake itself is so light, pillowy, not too dense, has a nice hint of a little bit of heat from the peppers, and there's a lot of baby shrimps in here. Fried onions as well, and I think fried garlic.
This is a perfect complement to your dim sum. If you see stir-fried turnip cake at dim sum, do yourselves a favor, go ahead and get it. It's a nice alternative to like your usual Luke Fun dishes.
They also have an XO Luke Fun sauce dish too. Try it out, let me know if you guys like that one.
And I noticed one of our other favorite dishes getting cold over here.
Oh no, we gotta eat that one. And what is it, guys? Ready? Chicken feet!
The chicken feet. Come on, Food Ohana. You know you have to get this. If you haven't tried it, please do yourselves a favor and try it. Don't be afraid. The only thing is be wary. There's a lot of little bones. It's just like your fingers, you know? There's a lot of little tiny bones. It's braised so well. It's so gelatinous too. The skin just falls apart in your mouth.
And guys, this is a black bean sauce. And I grew up eating black bean sauce.
Bar none, one of the best out there.
Yeah, very flavorful. And I also like that the skin is nice and gelatinous and just the whole thing itself. It's not tough at all.
There's not gonna be much meat on it, but man, is it flavorful. And don't be worried about spitting out bones and stuff. There's honestly no real pretty way to eat this. So don't be ashamed if you're in the restaurant spitting out bones on your plate. It's so good, you won't even care.
And honestly, guys, I mentioned this before in our previous video, but I never liked chicken feet ever until I started going to dim sum restaurants with Felix and his family because they always order chicken feet. And one day I just decided, hey, let's try it, you know? And I fell in love. I order it every single time. We actually ordered double because I always eat all of the chicken feet. So this is your sign, guys. If you're afraid to try something because you're afraid of how it tastes or how it looks, just try it out. Let us know what you're gonna try down in the comments. Oh, and we have another thing that we didn't try, which is one of my favorites. It's a childhood favorite because my mom actually really loves this. So I don't know why, but I always order it. We end up always taking it home because it tastes really good the next day. But it's these pan-fried chive dumplings. You can do, I think they have chicken chive or seafood chive. I like the shrimp chive. It's this. They do have a steamed one at other dim sum restaurants. For some reason here, they didn't have the steamed chive dumpling here. It is hefty. I'm working out my forearms right here.
Oh, is that thing stuffed?
It is stuffed, guys. If you like chives.
Jam-packed with chives, shrimp. My favorite thing is the wrapping paper is so thin and it's like a delicate crunch.
And also, guys, he's just very hungry, as you can tell. And we love dim sum, especially when you can eat it at night. But anyway, and at dim sum, they have the breakfast items, they have, you know, the dinner items, they have savory, and they have sweet. So we did get some sweet items that they're known for here. So we're super excited to try that out for you guys too. So it's the dessert segment, guys, and we got their famous salted egg bao bun. It's not really like salty or sweet, and a little hint of savoriness.
It's more like a rich, creamy custard.
Cheers.
Oh man.
It's very rich.
Very creamy, custardy. I mean, essentially that's what custard is, it's egg. Look at it oozing out, this is so good. Oh my goodness. Especially if you had tea. Oh, speaking of tea, another thing about here, kind of like that we don't like is that they don't have tea that's generally offered with dim sum.
Yeah, it's actually an additional charge. I think it's $3 per pot. So if you guys do order dim sum and you want your tea, it's gonna be $3. And then I think it said unlimited refills, so It's a one-time $3 charge. But should we get tea somewhere else after this? We'll see. We'll let you guys know.
What about this?
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Some of you guys bashed on us for not getting this last time. A lot of you guys mentioned, where's the egg tart? Where's our beloved egg tart? Well, here it is, Foodie Ohana. The flaky, delectable goodness. The same egg custardy tart.
Cheers, guys. This is testing my chopsticks. Very custardy, very creamy. It's light, it's fluffy. I will say it's a little bit drier than I expected, no? Or is that how they usually taste? I'm not a big tart person.
I think you took a bigger bite of the flake and you missed all the creamy custardy egg filling.
You know who's a big fan of egg tarts? The Buns.
We couldn't make it today.
And guys, we do have leftovers. I'm gonna box it up.
Makes for good breakfast tomorrow. We've overstayed our welcome, I think. So we'll see you guys outside for the dessert part.
Number 2.
All right, Foodie Ohana, so look, as you can see, the line is already starting to form. It's crazy, and it's like 8 o'clock at night right now. So make your reservations, Foodie Ohana, because you don't want to be stuck in that line. But anyway, we were craving tea because, like we said earlier, they didn't have tea offered here without paying for it. So we're gonna get some tea to kind of wash down some of the grease here. And
Conveniently, there's a tea spot.
not so conveniently.
What do you mean? How
You
do
see
you
the
know?
line?
Well, that's probably for the place next door. So conveniently, here at Yonggi, they have a parking lot in the back, and part of that parking lot in the same area is Taste Tea. So we're gonna be getting some tea. And yes, the parking is back here. So if you guys need parking, you can definitely find it out in the back. Entrances are off of Kapiolani Boulevard and Kona Street.
Let's get some tea.
So we went to a little place called Taste Tea. It was actually one of the first tea places here in Hawaii. I got a strawberry winter melon iced tea.
And I got a sour plum green tea. You can see the little plum balls floating up there. I felt like earlier we ate a lot of sweet and savory. I wanted something sour, balance it out.
Ready, set, go. Yeah.
Ooh, this is perfect dead center. I like to play this little game to see how close to the center I can poke it. And this is near dead center.
Cheers.
More than yours.
Yes.
Very refreshing. Nice way to top off our dim sum dinner. I never thought I'd say that. Anyway, since we have you here, Foodie Ohana, we wanted to make an announcement. A lot of you have been asking us when we will be doing traveling videos or exploring other possible states, countries perhaps, film our adventure.
Are we gonna become a travel vlog channel? Who knows? But anyway, I actually won 2 free tickets to pretty much anywhere. So leave all your suggestions down in the comments below. Where should we travel? We really want to do something international or just somewhere cold, somewhere with snow. We want to see snow again. We haven't seen snow since 2019 and that was our first time ever. So we're really missing it. We miss the cuddle weather, the sweater weather. And yeah, we just want to go somewhere cold. So leave your suggestions. Yeah, we'll talk more about it when we find out more because I'm getting the tickets and getting all the fine print in a couple of weeks, so we'll see. Anyway, I wanted to say also, this Taste Tea place is like pretty like the standard, but it's very, very convenient if you're in this area and it's past like 7 or 8. This place is open till 9, convenient location.
And if you haven't tried sour plum yet, do yourselves a flavor. And if you haven't tried sour plum yet, do yourselves a favor and try it out. It's very interesting.
This Yonggi dim sum is known for a couple of things. One, their buns, their baos, the baked one, the steamed one, the salty egg one. Pretty much all of them are really, really good. They're also known for having dim sum later at night. They close at 9 p.m. So you guys can get dim sum up until 9 p.m., which is amazing. Convenient location, right near Ala Moana off of Kapiolani Boulevard. My highlights are definitely the staples. I love their shumai, their chicken feet, and their XO sauce is awesome.
And of course, can't forget the barbecue Chinese baked buns. Come on, now you gotta order that. Order yourselves too. Thank us later. And we also forgot to mention, Yonggi is a little more of an elegant, elevated kind of dim sum. So it's gonna be a little more on the medium to pricey range.
Compared to Chinatown, this is gonna be a little bit more of a splurge. So just heads up, guys, definitely if you try them out, let us know down in the comments. And I know you guys are gonna like this video. You guys love dim sum, so hit that like button. And if you have not already, join our Foodie Ohana by clicking that subscribe button down below. It's the easiest way to support us. Come join our Foodie Ohana. We'd love to have you. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
All right, Foodie Ohana, until the next one, take it easy, explore your inner foodie, get the barbecue buns. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Seaweed, what's that? What's it called? Ah.
Maki? Oh, yeah.
So make sure you, this is a perfect condiment to your cup.
Which is this? Steamed, what is this?
Pan fried.
No, steamed.
See that dangling skin there? And I spilled some chives. Very robust. Oh no!
Oh no!
They do skins here really well. Wrapping paper?
Can't even see, it's so bright. It's like highlighted.
Oh, it's on. Babe, where are you? Oh.
And I got a strawberry. What did I get? Oh.
Chinese baked buns, the barbecue buns, the char siu buns. Chinese barbecue baked buns.
How many times in different ways can you say bun?
Tired.